G'day ladies and gents, and welcome back to the oceans of Subnautica with Mags. We are back to doing a live play at the moment. I am just getting ready to make a few waters. I hope I've got everything that I need to make water at least. Before we head off to the island, we need to start researching or find one of the abandoned bases in order to be able to find the pieces that we need. We need to make bleach. That's what we need. To find the base pieces that we need in order to be able to build a decent sized base. Not hugely important for the surface at the moment, but I am planning on starting to dive deeper relatively quickly. So the faster we can get down there, the better. But water will be a shortage, so we need to take some of that. 2 and 3. 3 should do the job. We're at 69. I don't think I'll drink one of the waters right away. I'll hold on to them, but I will take it with me. Anything else we might need? Sea glide's on only 33%. I'll take the spare battery, and we'll take the flares as well. What's our scanner on? Scanner's on 74%. Habitat builders on 78%, not that we should need it, so they should be fine. Yeah, that will do the job. Alright, let's get out of this pod and get back over. 3 waters, no food on board, but once we get to the island there will be various things there that we can eat, so that's not a problem. And we will be able to bring samples of that back to expand out on this base. How is our power doing here? Still at 97%, excellent. Alright, so just need to get to the surface quickly and pop, get a bearing. The lighting's been done better too. I'm just looking at the way the headlights is actually reflecting through the water. That's been improved quite a bit. Very nice. Alright, so what we're after is this way, I think. So let's get this show on the road. So anyways, yes, Subnautica is a day behind. Oh, we've got floating rocks already. Is a day behind where I anticipated it being. As I said at the sort of the announcement of the schedule that I'm putting together at the moment, and going to try for this month, I wouldn't be able to start this week anyway, as I spent this weekend at Dead Meat's house with Ash 007. It was a bloody good weekend. It was Dead Meat's birthday party, for those who hadn't been sort of keeping up with the goings-on. And yeah, we ended up getting quite shit-faced, doing a little bit of live streaming, generally playing horribly. I'm too far to the south. That's actually really bad. Oh shit. That's really bad. You've got to watch it. Heading to the island, if you head to the wrong head slightly in the wrong direction, you drive straight into Reaper territory, and this little submersible is quite crushable by Reapers. Alright. Yeah, we're probably doing a bit better now, I think. This is the drop off, so here's the point that I am after. Ah, yes, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I thought that's what it was. Didn't sound like the Reaper's screech. I think they've played with the audio here. There's one on top of the other one. I think they've played with the audio on these things a little bit too. They sound a little bit deeper and more throaty than they were. Yeah, that's a better look. So, with the escape pod there and the base there, I can head straight towards this cloud as a spot. So yeah, anyways, we live streamed around at Dead Meat's place and got very, very, very drunk and had a great meal, and it was all great and fun and wonderful, and yeah, it meant I got, what do you know, exactly what I'm after. It meant that, unfortunately, this weekend's plans were a bust. I know a few people are waiting for the DCS. There will be some DCS coming soon. I'm going to try and get one in a little bit earlier. It's just, yeah, this weekend caught me out of position to start right away. Beach there. So yeah, I've got a busy week ahead of me anyway. So, we have now made the island. Oh! That was probably harder than it needed to be. That'll do. Alright, knife out. Right, now, I normally get attacked every time I come here, and I'm coming here fairly early this time. Yeah, I hear them. They're here. There's one. Whoa, what the hell was that? Why is that one glowing? The hell is up with that? Yeah, these cave crawlers. Oh shit! Still saying I've got something to scan on that one, but don't. Infected. Oh crap. Obviously the green on the crab is the infection that's supposed to be in the game now. I don't... Hang on a second. I don't understand exactly how the infection works, but it's supposed to be a key part of the storyline as far as I understand it, so... I'm infected now. I think I'm gonna have to... Well, that guarantees I'm gonna have to get pretty involved in the storyline at this point. Jaffa Cup. I wasn't expecting to find the infection this high up. I was expecting the infection to be in the deeper waters. That's pretty much everything else scanned. Okay. Well, let's have one of our waters now. It's up to 85. Grub basket. And we'll pause and have a look at some of these soon too. Alright, and this is what we're looking for. So we've got our lantern trees. We've got to take samples of these back to the base so we can set up our basic food supply so we don't have to chase after fish every 5 seconds. We'll grab a couple of these while we're at it here. I got a lot of things to research, read through at the moment, but we'll look at that in a moment. It appears they've reduced the value of the lantern tree fruit again. But that's not an issue. You know, as much as I understand the idea why no weapons in Subnautica, and it does make things more interesting, there are times where a 12 gauge would just be really nice. Alright, so we got the grow bed.
New blueprint acquired.
Chinese potato, we will be taking samples of the Chinese potato. We will be taking samples of the marble melon. All these will be coming with us before we leave. Another one over there. Stay dead. Alright, we got the desk. And we have a purple artifact.
Blueprint acquired.
That's interesting. That wasn't here last time. Now we have the first PDA voice log.
Data.
Scan the multi-purpose room. We'll have a look at the PDA data in just a moment. I just want to make sure I've got all the rooms scanned here, because this place has changed a little. That artifact was not on the floor before.
New blueprint acquired.
A living wall, we'll grab that. They're just pretty.
New blueprint acquired.
Spotlight.
New blueprint acquired.
Stasis rifle fragment. I'll most certainly take that. What else we got? Stasis rifle fragment. So that's the stasis rifle now complete.
New blueprint acquired.
And we have another one here. We'll just give us some titanium. That's okay. Bulkhead.
New blueprint acquired.
Ah, so how to get up inside of you? Correctly, we've got to get up this back wall. Now, what have we got here? Another stasis rifle fragment. I'll take the free titanium. Jumpy up on top, but we're up and on. Right. First aid kit, which we will use. And we have a PDA entry here. Paul Torgal's log number 1, marooned. Spare battery, which we will take. And that is about it inside here. Okay, so we've got everything in this base. Right, we are going to go up the hill first, but before we abandon the base here, it will go up the hill, get what we can get out of here and out of the other base, and then we'll pick up the food samples on the way back out, because they will decompose. We've got to head straight back to our new base, and we will plant all the stuff there once we get there. Okay, and welcome to the top of the world. Scan the observatory.
New blueprint acquired.
Already got the lights in the bulkhead. Hot plant 2.
New blueprint acquired.
Another stasis rifle fragment. So they've added all the stasis rifle stuff up here at this point from the looks. And we have a chair.
New blueprint acquired.
And that's it. So, oh no, there's PDA. Pegasi voice log 1, habitation location. Right, so before we head over to the other one, I will move around here. Small marble melon, Chinese potato. We're going to take the Chinese potatoes. That was a strange sound. Ah, well, that's fine. We'll sit here up here and enjoy the last of the light, let the stars come out, enjoy the view of the wreck, and we'll do a little bit of reading. The Degassi survivors. Degassi log number 1, habitation location. Oh, some of these names. It won't work, Chief. There's nothing left of the Degassi. No building materials on this island, and my nose tell me the weather's turning. We're going to have to get our feet wet. Paul, this island is safe. There are no predators. We can grow food. Why would we abandon it? Your kid says we can't grow enough, not without more grow beds. Speak up, kid. It's true, the natural growth rates are too slow to support 3 of us individually, especially if the weather gets worse. All I'm saying is the ocean's got us surrounded and no use hiding. I've made my decision. You two don't want to forfeit your commissions and just take a swim. Believe me, I'm thinking on it. Right, so the Degassi, from what I worked out over some of my previous playthroughs, was a ship that crashed prior to the Aurora. And it had a number of survivors. These 3 on the island, and there is a couple of points where it looked like other survivors actually made it as well. But it doesn't look like any of them were aware of one another. These 3 here obviously crashed and managed to make it to the island where they set up the base that we've just finished scanning. They were growing food there, but there wasn't enough growth or enough food there for all 3 of them to be able to survive, so they needed supplies in order to expand on that base. So they made the island, the floating island, their base. Degassi voice log 2, Storm. But I said no, your life is worth more than your vegetable patch. I forbid you to go out there in this storm. I stopped needing your permission when the ship you were captaining sunk. You will stop needing my permission the day I am not your father. Say Chief. Do you know how to drain these grow breads out there of 40 tons of stormwater, or how to conjure food from thin air? Don't try to be clever, no one likes a clever mercenary. I'm just saying, where's your boy's life worth to you today, if next week you're going to be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like? Let him go deal with the plants. Son, go deal with the plants. But Toggle is no longer aboard the habitat. Interfere with my family again, and when the rescue arrives, I will leave you here. You understand me? No rescue coming, Chief, not in time, and no staying here neither. The rain keeps falling, and sooner or later this place will be buried. The only choice we've got is whether or not we get buried with it. Stay away from my boy. And Paul Toigle's logs, marooned. Captain's log, 5 weeks since our ship the Degassi was shot down. I give thanks that fate saw it fit to spare my son Bart and I from death, but my personal entourage is not so desired. The only other survivor was Mk.II, a cut-price mercenary with local expertise who I recently commissioned for the journey. We spent days in the life pods, rain beating on the roof, nothing but the ocean on the horizon. Just as we were losing hope, the weather cleared and we saw this island, this floating oasis. We were saved. We salvaged the Degassi wreck down to its bare bones and built the habitat from the scrap. I set Bart to studying alien plant life and arranged us a stable source of food. Put that expensive digi-training to good use. People can question digi-training and foreign technology all they like. Bart's biochem imprint already paid for itself, and as I dictate this, I'm eating hydroponically grown potato salad garnished with seeds that taste like spicy orange peel. Our only problem is Madia. I've caught her muttering that the island's too small to support us indefinitely, that the weather's going to turn on us. I say she's grown superstitious. Every judgment she makes assumes things go from bad to worse, that the only ford is a fight. She ought to take some context. As a species, we've spent millennia learning how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. Our one task now is to stay alive as comfortably as possible until rescue arrives. In this part of space, that could be months or even years. So, 3 survivors on the island. One's a mercenary. That is the one that is causing the problems. The other 2 are father and son, captain and not. And the son appears to be studying the plant life. So, the sun has risen while we've been reading away, and that is the current story to Subnautica where we're up to. 3 survivors from the spaceship Degassi, 1 a mercenary, 1 the captain, and 1 the captain's son. The captain's son appears to have been trained in some manner in the study of plant life and biologicals, and was doing so. The captain is still trying to be the captain. Mercenary keeps thinking things will be going bad from worse, and there is a definite tension between them. And we know that they were the only survivors that they are aware of in the entire island, or in the entire area that we're in at the moment. So, the Degassi wreck is, well, it's the base down there now. It was stripped to its bare bones, according to the documents, so I don't think there will be a shell to find, unless it's just like the ribcage of a ship, unrecoverable components, which would be pretty cool. I would like to actually see where it went down, but it's quite possible that they're using that as our way of not having to put the ship in. Sorry, I thought I heard something then. Not having to put the ship into the game. I'm just going to climb up to the other observatory, scan everything here, head back down, and we're going to have a look. I'm probably going to have to get rid of some of these Chinese potatoes that I'm carrying, so I can grab a couple of samples from the trees down there, and then we're going to bugger off. And we have a box, vehicle upgrade console fragment. I'll have that. Vehicle upgrade console fragment. I'll definitely have that. That is the vehicle upgrades done then.
Blueprint acquired.
Always up for some extra water. Let's eat. Fill the Chinese potatoes, suck down a water. Reinforced dive suit fragment. Oh, there are fragments up here everywhere. Oh, we got another abandoned PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
Indoor grow bed. This is the important one. This is the one we really needed. Fern palm.
Blueprint acquired.
Alright, so go to inventory. Yeah, we'll grab some of those down the ground level. Alright, before we shoot off, we'll quickly just check this last document. Bart toggles log 3, what's left? I messed up badly this time. It's been 2 days since what happened. We never should have left the island. I shouldn't have listened to them. We shouldn't have gone so deep. We're not wanted down there. They don't trust us. I knew it and I didn't say. I could see it and they couldn't, and now they're stuck down there. And now they're stuck down there? And I'm up here alone. I deserve this. Okay, so something has happened. They left the island as they were sort of mentioning that they were going to in previous videos, and somehow well, there's a couple of parts to this. We're not wanted down there, they don't trust us. That's talking about somebody besides the crew of the Degassi. I knew it and didn't say it and could see it, so he knew before they got there and just didn't try and stop them from going to wherever there is. And now they're stuck down there and I'm up here alone. So Bart made it back, but the mercenary and the captain are stuck down there wherever there is. Drop 2 titanium and yeah, that fills the tree up. Alright. Gotta quickly double time it back to the submersible so we can actually get off this island and back to our main base. And once we've managed to do that, quickly build the large multi-purpose rooms, at least one, get inside of it, put the grow beds down, and then start planting the grow beds.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, back to base. Alright, and home sweet home. We've made it back to the base, so let's quickly pull this one up just here. And I ran myself over slightly with the submarine because I am a genius. About there. And going to need more to construct.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, there we go. Indoor grow beds. It's an exterior, interior pieces. An interior indoor grow bed, so we're going to plant one. Right. There. Chinese potatoes have been out the longest. Put the marble melon in as well as that one. We don't have enough titanium for a second one though, so we need to find some titanium very, very, very quickly so we can finish this off. Come on, just give me a piece of scrap or something, anything. Anything at all? Jesus Christ. Whoa, what the shit? You... Come here, you prick. Now you keep running. Asshole. Yeah, taking all your goddamn shit. Come here. Come back here. Oh, 25%. I should probably go get a health pack before I continue this, actually. And have another go. Alright, come on. Seem to take that less than well.
Oxygen.
Oh, that's a small issue, but that's alright. It's one I can definitely deal with. Okay, good. Now, basic materials. Sneaky prick thing attacking me. Apparently you can tame one of them. I've never actually done it before, but I think I might do it. That's right, we had a health kit on board. We'll pop that one. I have no food prepped outside of what I have. Alright. Round 2, let's go. Actually, I can play dirty on this. Outrun me now. Got him! Teach you to sneak up on me. While I'm at it, I'm going to scan you too. I feel so much better now. While we're at it. Enough space for the quartz though, that's okay. Need to pick up more supplies. Quickly get back inside. And we need another grow bed. Another indoor grow bed about there. And plant 2 trees. Beautiful. Alright, now that is place. We're going to go out. We're actually going to plant another one. Get the submarine out of the way. That one there. Now we're going to, since this is a really boring view right here, we're going to deconstruct that window. Well, that's interesting because the submarine's outside shining its light in. You've actually got light coming through the glass now and making shadows. It's low res, but that's actually pretty cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, let's put a window out into the black. Much better. Trees planted. We have the second room in place. We can definitely use more quartz collection here. And we have the purple artifact, which we'll put aside. A couple of common coral samples as well, which we're probably not going to need. We are going to need some food though. We do need to take care of that right about now. Cool. Master. Turn off the light, conserve power, and we'll just leave that parked next to the door there. Alright, so at this point we've managed to get the data logs from the island. Yeah. There's one. I'll grab the quartz as well, because we're going to need as much of that as we can get. I'm a horrible fisherman. That's better. Head back over here. Alright, so now we have some food that we can quickly cook up, and we have a expanded base, so we now have some grow beds. They will just do their thing for the moment, and once they're finished, we will have a almost unlimited food supply. I do have access to a bioreactor if I want one, and I can build one there now, but I don't see the purpose of bothering until I have something like, say, a water purifier that's going to consume large amounts of power that will be needed. Oh, cool, another health pack, I'll take that. I do need to build more of those. Back out underwater. So, still a few things I need to do here. I do need a control panel, mainly a replicator, rebuilder, reprinter thingy that builds all my stuff inside of this base. I need one of that in here, so that's the plan there. This one is going to have another grow bed in here, so I have 3 operational grow beds in this room alone, and then I'll actually probably build a couple of fish tanks around the outside for fish storage, so I don't have to go catching all the time. That should make this a fairly controlled area for food growth. I should have plenty. Water, as I said, will still be the issue, but that'll be fixed up simple enough by building a water purifier once I actually have it and the power to run it. And this room is largely going to be storage, mainly for bits and pieces that are needed for base construction, so that I can have a stockpile available ready to move into the depths. So we will be exploring the oceans of Subnautica again, all of the places we've previously been to. And this will be largely because we need to find all these PDAs again, because these now have the expanded storyline, and I don't know where any of these characters went. I have been purposely trying to avoid reading as much of the PDAs as I possibly can over previous playthroughs, which is why you haven't seen them. I know the rough outline of what the story is supposed to be. It's hard to follow the development of the game and not get at least that, but I have been doing my best to try and avoid the rest, or any of these specific details. So we're going to go through that together. Anyways, ladies and gents, I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you very much for watching. Remember to leave a comment in the comment sections down below and click that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, dive smart, dive safe, and I'll catch you in the depths.